Welcome back. Nonprofits everywhere right now are being hit hard by the COVID-19 situation, and these organizations obviously do so much good for our community, and that's why right now it's really important that we do as much as we can to help them out. So join us now on our 702 Communications line, 702 Communications, keeping you connected. We've got Jay Thorson with the New Life Center. Jay, welcome to the show. It's great to have you. Your New Life Center looks amazing. For people that aren't maybe familiar with you, talk about what your mission is.
Well, we are about serving men who have perhaps been forgotten about, and what we want to do is demonstrate love to them and help them get back on their feet. And so we're not only a shelter, but we're a rescue mission that is concentrating on helping guys move forward and to really create a new trajectory of their lives.
Good for you. When you say men that have been forgotten about, what are you referring to specifically?
Well, oftentimes the guys who are staying with us have perhaps broken families. They have moved around a lot. They haven't necessarily established good friendships or been part of the community as a whole. And so what we want to do is demonstrate that this is a place where we provide them with care and safety and take care of those basic items, food, clothing, and shelter, but then also address the things that they really need, which are going to be bringing about life transformation.
Good for you. So are you then, can they stay with you indefinitely? Are you helping them get jobs? Kind of walk us through day one until, do they stay with you forever? Or?
Sure. Well, we're really divided up into different programs. And so somebody begins with us in our emergency shelter, which is called the Harbor Program. And that's a 90-day program, which they can stay, and then they can make a decision. Do they want to stay and beyond those 90 days and get involved in our Passport program, which is a one-year program that's working specifically with case management and also working on those specific goals that they've identified that have been stumbling blocks for them. Then we have another program that is called the Genesis Relapse Prevention Program that was just launched last spring, which takes a look at addictions through a biblical as well as a physiological standpoint and helping guys with a very intensive curriculum to move forward, and that's a one-year program on site as well as moving off site and having some additional help once they leave the building. And we're very excited to say that we have our first graduate just finishing up here this month.
Congratulations, good for you. If there's somebody out there watching right now who's like, oh, maybe I know somebody that could use these services, how do they go about contacting you and then helping that person become part of your program?
Well, I think the first thing to do is just gather more information at our website, which is fargonlc.org, or else you can certainly just give us a phone call as well at 235-4453, and obviously we'll get you connected to the folks that can answer some questions.
Good stuff. And then how are you dealing with this COVID-19 situation? How is that changing what you guys do?
Well, we're very blessed in that we have a nurse on site as well as having our operations director who has a medical background. And so we have had daily task force meetings from the very beginning, and we've decided to have non-essential staff move off-site to do their work. We are also taking temperatures in the building of guests and staff. Our dining room serving has changed drastically. We are still providing meals for our community, but as a bagged meal that they can pick up at the door for those who are not staying at the New Life Center. Closed a thrift store, which, by the way, is reopening again on Friday. But also we've taken lots of other steps that are according to the CDC, North Dakota Department of Health. And we're also part of this great network called the CityGate Network, which is made up of rescue missions around the country. And so we were able to glean the best of from that group as well.
Good stuff. You mentioned the thrift store. Where is that at? What is that like? How can people go find out more information about it?
Well, it's right next to our the shelter. And so we are going to be reopening on Friday. You can see the hours there on the screen. But what we're doing is taking very wise guidelines to open it up with the North Dakota Smart Restart. And so we have just an outstanding thrift store that has been raring to go. And so we are going to be opening up once again on Friday, have lots of new merchandise as well as outstanding used merchandise.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And good luck as you guys open up the store, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. When we come back, we are talking real estate. Stick around.